Hello loves! Once again, I am Silent3 and this is a makeup tutorial. I'm probably the last person you should be asking for advice for makeup, but it was a stretch goal, so here we are. I'm going to be doing a spooky makeup tutorial. Alright, so I've already gone through and done my skincare regimen, which is, as you might have guessed, nothing. And I am experiencing some imperfections, as they say, which I haven't thought about in about 6 months or so because, you know, no one can see it under my mask. But here I am, unmasked and about to do my spooky makeup. I realize that at the time of recording it is now November, Halloween has come and gone, but maybe this will be an idea for next Halloween. Or if you have any spooky Thanksgiving get-togethers. I don't know. So what I like to do to start off with is I have this CoverGirl True Blend. And I kind of use that as a concealer. I just squirt some onto my finger. And then I use my other finger to go through and dab at some trouble spots. I did say at the beginning of this tutorial that I am the last person you should be asking about for makeup advice, and I mean that. I am not good at this. But, you know, here we are. I also use this as kind of a primer for my eyelids. Even though I'm not going to be doing, like, eyeshadow this time around, I'm still going to get this base on here. Under my eyes because they are dark, because I look like I have not slept in 6 or 7 years. But, you know, the rest of it is just for the sake of having that base. I have quite hooded eyelids when I relax, so, you know, any fancy thing I do on the lid itself is just going to end up getting covered up. So, I don't really do too much in terms of that. So, I'm just going to use this to kind of like take out some of the pink in my cheeks. And I have like a mole up here or something. I don't know. Just kind of like even out my color a little bit. Because, you know, that's what people do. Gonna not scratch at things as I go. That's the hard part for me. You know, just kind of go around my nose a little bit. Maybe I will use the magic of editing to take this part out. We will see. Okay, and this is the last of it. Just kind of blend. We're blending. You can use a sponge, or you can use like one of those, like the weird silicone things. I don't know. I just use my fingers because I am by no means a professional. So here we go. This is our base. Now it's time to add our powder. I use Mary Kay. Oh, you can't actually see. No, it's just Mary Kay in Ivory 2. That's nice and not focused. That's okay. You don't need to see it. It says Ivory 2 by Mary Kay. And I'm going to use my Mary Kay brush, the only like real makeup implements that I have. Get some on the brush, tap off excess, and then use the inside of the lid, kind of go in circles to sort of even it out on the brush. And then I just do circles on my face as well. Anytime I am going like below my nose line, I exhale softly as I go, just so I don't get any powder up my nose. Life hacks. So, just a nice circular, even coating. This is, I guess really this is the kind of thing that someone might do for a regular makeup face. I'm not going to be doing a regular makeup face, but I do want to start with kind of a unified base. So there we go. Foundation, I guess, is why they call it that. So next thing I am going to do is I'm going to start drawing these little veiny things. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to have these black veins that come down from my eye and off the corner of my mouth. This is going to be the same basic thing that I did for our narrative telephone, season 1, episode 3, I think it was, when Slayer started with his spooky story. So this is how I would achieve that kind of look. I am using In Color Fabuliner. It is a liquid eyeliner from Jordana. I think that's like the generic Walgreens brand or something. But it's got like a marker tip. It goes pretty fine. It's probably not the best thing ever, but it gets the job done. Now the hardest part for me in this particular instance of doing this is going to be actively not leaning in all the way to my mirror while I do this, because that will put me here, and that's not going to be a very good video. Not like this is going to be a good video anyway, but here we go. I am going to start just along my lash line. If you're one of those people that can go along your waterline, mad props to you. Seriously, I can't do that. Okay, so I am going to go all the way around my eye with this. And I am going to do kind of a thick line. And I will achieve that by holding this at more of an angle. We'll get into the fine stuff like that later on. But for this, I'm going to go all the way into that corner of the eye and have this incredibly jagged line, because that is the only way that I can do my eyeliner. I don't do my makeup very often, and I think part of the reason of that is because I might be allergic to a lot of it. You know, not like it's gonna make me like super puffy or break out or any more than I already have or anything like that, but my eyes water like constantly. And very often it messes up whatever look I have attempted to achieve. So I don't do my makeup very often. Okay, so that's the kind of base that we're going for. I'm going to try to do something similar on the other side. The hard part is deciding if I want to try to do this left-handed, like at this weird awkward angle, or if I want to try to do it right-handed, because I am moderately ambidextrous because of a spider bite that I experienced when I was 16 years old. It was on my left hand, and I was in like a cast stuck like this for about 2.5 months as it healed. It was a brown recluse. At first the doctor said that I might lose my hand because of it, but I had incredibly good doctors, and they were obviously able to save it. I feel like that's probably a story I've told so many times. I've probably also told you, my viewers, that too. But, you know, if I have, it's most likely been a while. Okay. Here we are. Uneven, lumpy, jagged lines. You can call that part of the look. And use it as an excuse for doing poorly like I usually do. That classic under the eye application face. Trying to maintain my dignity here. This line, I feel like, is not going to last because I am watering like in the outside corner here. I don't know how well you guys can see that. I can lean in. Yeah, it's like already half faded. But, you know, we're doing this. Okay, so I am going to be going under my left eye. I think this is mirrored, so here we go. Closest to the eye, I do the thicker lines. And I'm just gonna start off with a few big ones, branching out. Stretching my face a little bit so I can go through the cracks, the wrinkles. And then along the inside where it gets smaller, I'll angle my brush a bit more to get a finer point on those. Now, there's really no, like, best strategy, I guess is the word I'm looking for this, at least not that I know of. I just do a bunch of random little lines, and I just keep branching them off of each other to fill it in. Alright, so they're like these little ones that are all smudgy and look real bad in the middle there, closest to the eye. But then I'm going to go down the face more. I'm going to get bolder with these. And probably have to stop talking a little bit. Man, if only you knew that that's all it took to get me to stop talking. You could have had some peace and quiet way longer ago. Alright. This isn't looking much like that branching off vein look that we're trying to achieve, but we can just keep filling it in and hopefully fix it. So I kind of run into a dead end over here, which means I am not going to be able to expand on that anymore, and that's when I lighten up a little bit more with the brush and try to come to those finer points. And I think that's the part that really helps us achieve this look, when it ends in those little tiny, like, capillaries. Okay. We're just going to keep on doing this. Try to connect them, you know, so they're actually branching and not just like these little twigs in space. And I really do think that this constant talking that I'm doing is not good for this look. So, yeah, let's go off further this way. Maybe I'll just speed this footage up. Magic of editing. Makes sense. That's the reason why I didn't stream this. Now, you might be tempted to do just like branch off twig, twig, and leave it at that, but try to add some more finer detail to it just to give it a more organic, not perfectly symmetrical look. So there we have like this little veiny thing going on underneath our eye. I just want you to know I am not proud of this particular one. This isn't my best work. Okay. Next, we're going to go off the side of the mouth here. Once again, I'll have to stop talking. This really tickles. Alright. Once you get to the point where you're satisfied with it, and I don't know if I think this one is better because I started off with more of this like base framework. Maybe if I just bold these up a bit. Okay, I am more pleased with this though. I would be interested to see what an actually talented makeup person could do with something like this. Just going to bold up these lines a bit. Can't do my waterline because it's just gonna leak off in a matter of seconds. Okay, let's do a little branch off of here as well. I'm not going to do anything with my brows because I never have. Okay, so here we have this. To finish it off, let's actually go under here again. That dot was on purpose. To finish this off, we're going to color the rest of my lips black. I have this Katy Kate matte. It's apparently a Katy Perry brand lipstick. This is a matte black. I got it on clearance at Walgreens. It is the newest makeup that I have. Pretty sure I got it just over a year ago. The eyeliner that I used was from back when I worked at a drugstore. How long ago was that? 6 years ago, at least. I feel like it's hard to put lipstick on at a distance. Like I can reach out and just barely touch my mirror. That's how far away I am. And that's going to be my excuse for why this looks so bad. All right. Super uneven lines. We will call that part of the look. All right. And there you have it. Ooh. This is my weird black branchy vein look. Yeah, I don't know why you came here for makeup tutorials, but now that we have this particular stretch goal taken care of, we have one more that we're going to do while I'm all spookified. I'm going to tilt this just a little bit, and I am going to bring over a paper plate and a couple skewers. And I have some peanut M&Ms. Peanut butter M&Ms, excuse me. Love me some peanut butter. 16. We have 16 of them here, which is the actual serving size for these peanut butter M&Ms. So, next things next. I am going to attempt to eat these with these skewers, using them as chopsticks. I'm not exceptionally skilled with chopsticks. I think we learned that last year when I also ate M&Ms. Those are actually peanut M&Ms, with actual chopsticks. But now I'm using the skewers instead. So, let's see. We're gonna start, oh god, don't mind my mess. Or my pajama pants. Okay, this part's getting cut out. We are going to start by rearranging everything. Did not think this part through very well. You know what, I'm just gonna slide this all the way back. I'm narrating this as if I'm not gonna just completely cut all of this out. Okay, so we're gonna start. I didn't get any yellow ones. That's fine. Okay, so these are much more pointed at the ends than actual chopsticks. I don't think that's going to make much of a difference. What I do think is going to matter is how slick these M&Ms seem. There we go. I got one. Okay, 1. Ooh. Oh, did you see that spin? Sweet moves. Ooh. Oh, I lost it, guys. It's got lipstick on it now. Oh, jeez. So I think what I ended up doing last year when I was eating these, first of all, I was blindfolded. And I decided that that was way too hard. Because you see how much I'm struggling here with these. I think what I ended up doing was like kind of holding them close together. And like scooping them. I don't know if it's going to work with these though. Because of the way that they are tapered. So I'm going to actually have to do the chopstick thing. Which is, you know, fine. More in the spirit of. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is slide my hand all the way to the ends. And do some long range chopsticking. Which I think is going to add an additional difficulty aspect to this. So here we go. Full range chopsticks. Oh geez. They keep going a little bit crossways. Okay. Oh, I got it. No, I don't. I got it. This is considerably harder. Okay, this is our last orange one. Let's see if we can get this one. Oh, jeez. There's so much concentration. Using it as a spoon. Nope, that's cheating. And also unsuccessful. Oh, jeez. There's no control. You just keep going sideways. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Alright. We are going to eat this orange one here. We're going to call it done. Nowhere in the stretch goal did I give a number for how many I would eat. I pulled out the arbitrary 16 because that is a serving size. Got it. I got it, guys. Alright. We are done. I'm probably going to eat the rest of these. Let's be honest here. Thank you for joining me on this journey where we do our makeup and then attempt to eat some peanut butter M&Ms with skewers as chopsticks. It's been a bit of an adventure. Thank you all for a successful Extra Life this year. It was a very good one. As of right now, it is November 11th. That one doesn't count. November 11th, we have raised just about $440. And that's because of you guys. So thank you so much for your support. Thank you for tuning in. And that is all. So thanks so much. We will see you next year. Goodbye, loves.